Welcome to the VPS Transformer Oil Sampling tutorial. For over 45 years, VPS have provided independent testing and advisory services to the global power, renewables, marine and industrial sectors, with a global network of accredited laboratories to support our customers in achieving their business goals, protecting their assets, people and the environment. VPS Power are specialists in transformer oil testing, covering all types of insulating fluids, be they mineral oil, synthetic esters, natural esters or silicone oils. Transformer oils act as the blood of a transformer, carrying diagnostic data which provides vital information regarding transformer health and oil condition, offering an early warning system for preventative action. The huge importance of taking a truly representative transformer oil sample from the asset can never be underestimated, as receiving a qualitative representative sample is crucial for obtaining a reliable assessment of the electrical asset. Even the most sophisticated laboratory analytical and diagnosis methods cannot overcome an incorrectly harvested sample. For this reason, sampling should be undertaken in accordance with standard IEC 60475 and by an experienced person who has been fully trained to this level. The sample should be taken from a representative sampling point whilst adhering to strict cleanliness and labelling protocols following the highest safety procedures. Normally, the sample should be taken from a point where it is representative of the bulk of the oil in the equipment, for example from the bottom oil drain valve or oil sampling valve. It will sometimes be necessary, however, to draw samples deliberately where they are not expected to be representative, for example in trying to locate the site of a fault, such as from the tap changer, selector switch or gas relay. With small oil volume equipment, it is essential to ensure that the total volume of oil drawn off does not endanger the operation of the equipment. Before any sampling procedure begins, the qualified person undertaking the task, wearing the correct personal protective equipment, should check around the transformer and the sampling point, ensuring it's a clear and safe area. It's essential to perform pre-sampling checks, looking for any oil leaks or spills, assessing the transformer breather condition, gas pressure and the oil level, ensuring there is sufficient oil within the transformer before sampling. Then check the equipment within the sampling equipment box, ensuring only approved sampling containers and equipment are to be used. The equipment should be clean, dry and in good condition. Check the correct fittings are available for attaching to the transformer sampling point. The use of a spill mat and bund under the sample point should be used. Then check the transformer sampling point, ensuring the main valve is closed before using a wrench to unscrew the metal cap at the sampling point. Again, clean the sampling port with a lint-free cloth, as a small amount of oil may be released at the sampling point. Remove the correct fitting from the sampling equipment box and attach the small valve and sample tubing to this fitting. Clean the fitting with a lint-free cloth. Then attach the fitting, valve and tubing configuration to the transformer sampling point, tightening with the wrench. Take the plastic waste transformer oil container and place the sampling tube into this container. Open the main sampling valve on the transformer, followed by the small valve on the sampling device fitting. Allow oil from the transformer to flow into the waste oil container for approximately 1 litre. Insert a temperature probe into the oil within the waste container and record the temperature of the oil. Close both the small valve and main valve in that sequence to stop the oil flow. Remove the sampling tube from the waste oil container and dry with the lint-free cloth. Place the cap back onto the waste oil container. Take the sample kit box and remove the security tags from each side of the box. Remove the sachet containing the sample labels, elastic bands and security tags from inside the lid of the sample kit. Then take one of the glass sample bottles from the sample kit and inspect the bottle to ensure it's clean, containing no dirt or debris inside the bottle. Unscrew the cap from the sample bottle and place the sampling tube inside the bottle with the sampling tube resting at the bottom of the bottle. Open the valve on the transformer and the valve on the sampling fitting and allow up to 200 ml of transformer oil to run into the sample bottle. Keeping the sampling tube within the oil, raise the tube as the volume within the bottle increases. Close both the transformer valve and sampling valve. Place the cap on the sample bottle, then gently swirl the oil around the inside of the sample bottle to rinse the bottle's insides with the transformer oil. Following this, decant the oil in the sample bottle into the waste oil container. Repeat this process a further 2 times. Wipe the sampling tube with the lint-free cloth and place it back into the sample bottle, ensuring the tube is sitting at the very bottom of the bottle. Open the valve on the transformer and the valve on the sampling fitting and allow the transformer oil to run into the sample bottle. Keeping the sampling tube within the oil, raise the tube as the volume within the bottle increases. This process prevents any aeration of the oil as it enters the sample bottle. This time allow the oil to reach the fill point of the sample bottle. At this point, close each valve and remove the sampling tube from the bottle. Apply the cap to the bottle and wipe the bottle with the lint-free cloth. Inspect the oil within the sample bottle to ensure it does not contain any particles or debris. Take a sample label from the sachet within the sample kit. Then enter the details required on the sample label form, including the asset identification details, sampling point, date, time, etc. If you use the VPS app, you can scan the completed sample label on your mobile phone, which will then automatically register the sample with the VPS Power laboratory. Using an elastic band from the sample kit, attach the sample label to the sample bottle. Then place the sample bottle into the black plastic bag provided and put it into the sample kit box. Secure the sample kit box with 2 of the security tags provided. Begin the cleanup procedure, ensuring the valves are firmly closed. Remove the sampling fitting. Dry the transformer sampling port with a lint-free cloth and replace its safety cap using the wrench to tighten it securely. Dry the sampling fitting and sampling tube with the cloth and place them back into the sampling equipment box. Leaving the area clean and tidy, you have now successfully completed the process of taking a truly representative transformer oil sample in accordance with IEC 60475. For further training courses and advice regarding transformer oil sampling and testing, please contact VPS Power at power@vpsveritas.com.